This is Ben. Are you sure?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And not doing else. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we on roll call?
Took care of your proxy. Nothing new on the numbers, though. They're still in session.
Lyman in a pit. And they wonder why Americans feel like politicians set the standard for human stupidity.
Madam Senator, I hate to trouble you with details, but you should be made aware.
What is it? I trust you'll have this in order. You can drive off? Sanitizer.
We have no hand sanitizer.
Are we tying up loose ends?
Quiet. Clean.
Kierkegaard once said, "If I were to wish for anything, it should not be for wealth and power, but for the passionate sense of the potential. For the eye which ever young and ardent sees the possible. Pleasure disappoints, but possibility never." Today, the fragrance of possibility permeates the air because it is not just mud and gravel. It is an idea. An idea that it only takes a small spark to disperse darkness.
You're here early.
You're assuming I left.
Have you read the Post?
No.
Boss is not going to like this.
Like what?
You don't read the Post?
Doctor says I'm too young to be pre-hypertensive, so I gotta stick to the Weather Channel. Just read it to me.
Hines is trying to kill our bill.
What are you talking about?
My favorite part. I have long warned that H.R. 7719 threatens the American people and their civil liberties by allowing companies to share their private information. I cannot, in good
conscience, endorse legislation that creates loopholes in existing privacy laws with no legal oversight? Get on the phone.
That won't be necessary. Madeline Harris is in conference room A.
Maddie's here and you're just now telling me?
I'm telling you now. She just got here. Mrs. Harris, we spoke on the phone.
Please, call me Maddie.
Colin Jeffers.
Was this necessary?
Good to see you too, Ben.
Maddie, an explanation, please.
It's simple. Senator Hines doesn't want this going quietly into the night.
So this isn't rhetoric, undermining our attempts to protect the American people?
Is that what this policy is? Let us monitor your tweets so we can protect against attacks on our homeland? I don't buy it. You think constituents will?
It's a new world. New thinking.
So you really think people will vote in public officials' intent in selling their Facebook pages to the NSA?
Absolutely they will. The minute they wake up and find their precious children are the victims of a bombing attack orchestrated by some 20-year-old extremist who, by the way, is an American
I don't know
citizen.
about your pitch, Ben. Tapping into electorate self-interest? Charming.
You call it self-interest, I call it narcissism. No different than the public consensus on entitlements. It's about survival.
Sure. Sell that, and if it polls well, I don't see why you can't get this passed.
I'm sorry, is this sarcasm?
Mr. Jeffers, the senator's comments simply reflect his view. That, in the very least, that a debate should be had. Now, the American people deserve to decide how much their civil liberties they're willing to sacrifice for the safety of their children.
Except that's not what he said.
What this is textbook demagoguery, which just serves to scare
Listen,
votes.
gentlemen, this doesn't have to be combative. I'm not here in any official capacity. I'm here as a courtesy. HR 7719 has already been submitted to the House subcommittee for markup.
What?
You better get to it before it becomes too watered down.
Maddie, I am holding this bill together with scotch tape and baling wire. I need this to get to the floor.
Look, I'm sorry. Senator Hines' proposed amendments have already been approved by the House Rules Committee. Now, thank you for your time, gentlemen.
You sure your guy wants to play this game? We don't choose battles we can't win.
Well, then, for your sake, I hope you choose them wisely.